días a todos. Welcome to Spain. Hoy nos visitan unos alumnos suecos gracias al intercambio Erasmus entre Suecia y España. Yo soy Pablo, ella es Irene, he is Mumen and he is Olivia, and we are going to talk about our lives here, a short interview, okay? So we are going to start.
I have to say that we are very grateful to Beca Erasmus that
Yes.
gave us this opportunity. So just to say, you can start, Pablo.
So first question, Mumen, what was your first impression of Spain when you arrived?
My first impression was that the weather was completely different. It was a much hotter weather. The architecture was also different. I noticed that all the houses had similar colors due to the sun. And I also noticed the farms on the way to the school. They had a lot of things growing like olives, lemons and other sorts of vegetables. And I was also surprised that your school was in a, in a very surprising neighborhood. It wasn't like a kid-friendly neighborhood or something. It was more of a dangerous neighborhood, if we say that. But I haven't experienced nothing like that yet. I hope I don't.
Yeah, so now Olivia, what differences have you noticed between Swedish and Spanish schools?
The first thing that I thought of was that when you have PE, you're like very dressed. When we have PE, we have like short shorts and t-shirts, and everybody here has like sweatpants and sweatshirts. And like the food schedule is very different from back home.
Yeah.
I agree with you. They have a lot of clothes and very many in a little place. In Sweden, we were only 15 to 20 people in a PE hall, and here it was many.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, is there anything about the Spanish culture that surprised you?
Yeah, I was surprised that all the classes began at the same time and ended at the same time, and that everybody had lunch at exactly the same time. In Sweden, we have different schedules when we eat, and everything is different. But I was also surprised that when we had technique, when we had it, we did a lot of programming, which in Sweden we don't. We study more of how it was invented, how it works, not how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite good. So now Olivia, I have a question for you that is, what do you like most about Sweden that you miss while you are here?
I think the Swedish food. I like the Spanish food as well, but I think when you're used to eating something special from my country, when you don't have it here, I guess I miss it a lot.
Yeah, what food? Tell me something that I should try when I were there.
IKEA meatballs.
Okay.
Well, what Spanish food have you tried so far, and which one is your favorite? This question is for both of them.
Yeah, I have tried many foods or many dishes here in Spain, but one of my favorite is tortilla de patatas.
Yes.
Yeah, I ate it with dinner with you yesterday. It was quite good, and I ate it today too for lunch, and it was good.
Perfect. Have you tried something typical of Spain?
We tried something, I think it's called omelette potato.
It's the same.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yes, I ate it yesterday and for lunch today in like a baguette, and it was really good. So yes.
Yeah, really good.
I have another question for you that is, how is a daily life for teenagers in Sweden compared to Spain? Something you have noticed?
Oh, it's very different. I mean, if it's a school day, we wake up like at 7, and then we go to school, and we have classes, like 3 classes, and then we have lunch at like 11 maybe.
11, yeah.
And then we have like 3 classes after lunch, and we end school in like 3, 4, and then we go home. And then most of us has like practice and I noticed there wasn't so many joining like a sport here.
Yeah.
But back home, almost everybody goes to like a sport, and then you have practice like 6:30 to 8, and then you go home, eat, and spend time with your family. And for us, we don't have any like siesta that you do,
Yeah.
and we go to sleep like way earlier, maybe like 10, and here we go to sleep like 12.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's very different like a normal day.
Yeah, I think we have different timetables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different schedules. So why did you decide to take part? In this exchange program?
I thought it would be fun and I would improve my Spanish. I would learn about Spanish culture, and I like to travel too. So I decided to
Visit
choose
new
that.
countries too.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, and the final question that is for both of us is talk about your town, Vänersborg. Tell me what you do, what do you like about it?
Difference also
Difference,
between
yeah.
Las Torres.
Yes, me and Momen, we live like not in Vänersborg, we live in a place, if you translate it right to English, it's called Wolf Island. It's not an island and there's no wolves, but it's just what it's called. And for me, I like hang out more in Wolf Island than Vänersborg, but it's a bit smaller. But there's like a soccer field. There's a very beautiful like we don't have like sea, but we have like lakes. So there's a nice beach. There's like mountains. So enjoying the nature.
Yeah, I agree with you. I also live in Varian or Wolf Island, if you say that, and I live right next to a really big mountain. And I noticed that you also have mountains, but not that big, and they're very dry, if you say so. In Sweden, they are completely filled with trees and other sorts, and also the nature is much greener in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's mostly dry due to the climate and such. But the most thing I was shocked about and I miss at home is the shoe culture. That you don't take your shoes off.
Yeah.
when you are at home. I was really surprised when I came home to you and you didn't tell me to take my shoes off.
Yes.
And I missed that, yeah. But in the town I live in, I think it's big, but there's nothing to do really.
No, it's like Vänersborg is more of a city, and Wolf Island is more like a town. So there's much like stores in Vänersborg. There's no stores in Wolf Island,
Yeah.
and there's just more things to do in Vänersborg maybe.
Yeah, here I think it's a smaller place, but there's more things to do, like all the stores, activities and such that they have to offer. And one more thing, the structures in Spain is different than in Sweden. In Sweden we mostly build the house from trees and such, but here they build them from cement. Yeah, and that shocked me actually.
Yeah, like the architecture of like the houses and everything is very different.
Yeah.
So thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
Time. Yeah.
Yes,
you.
yes.